Hi, guys. Okay, it's the first time I do a Facebook Live, so let me know if you guys can hear me or see me, because I have first time I do a Facebook Live. All right, so I'm coming to you from Montreal, in my home office that I just set up, and let's see who's online and if you guys have any questions. In any case, I really just wanted to do this because I've been speaking to my clients this week, and I realize it's going to take me very long to get in touch with everybody, and I'd rather just do one live and let everybody know what's happening. Things are evolving very quickly. So let's get on this. In general, the real estate market is affected by certain things, right, all the time, and it's not going to be changing during this time. Actually, the only thing that will change, from what I'm seeing, is everybody's personal situations. Right, some people will be out of a job temporarily. Our reality has also changed in terms of real estate, how we're doing things, how we're showing properties. What hasn't changed so far is that people are still buying and selling right now. From what I'm seeing, things have not changed that much. So uh, I'm just hoping that this is actually live. I'm not seeing it anywhere. All right. So still waiting just to see if this is live. Okay, I think it is. There's a lag. All right, so let's get started. So there's 5 factors. I put them in the notes there. I'm going to really just go over this really quickly, and you guys can always reach out if you have questions later. All right. So I actually used the acronym COVID, which I don't really want to use that word, but that's what's happening right now. So in general, I want to just talk about 5 factors that do affect the real estate market and how it's going to be changing now. All right. So the first one, we're starting with, we're going to use the word COVID. So we have C for consumer confidence, O for oversupply versus undersupply, V variables, I interest rates, and D demand. All right, so let's start with consumer confidence. That's pretty much what dictates if people are going to be buying and selling. Consumer confidence, unfortunately, is down right now in Quebec, for sure, and that's also going to depend on people's situations, right? But in general, you know, the across Canada, we track if people are going to be buying big ticket items like homes and cars. And of course, right now, it's consumer confidence has taken a hit. And again, it's gonna depend on your situation individually. What I would say is that with things like this that happen, which is sort of a crisis, we've seen it before. For some people, it's going to be an opportunity. I know it's sort of sad to say that, but those who are prepared and have liquid cash, those who are able to go and refinance right now and get money out, I would say go ahead. So this is not a standstill in the market. Right now, I'm in the middle of offers going on. Of course, we're taking precautions to do things virtually, but things are going on. So if in your situation your confidence level is down, of course you have to take the necessary measures. So consumer confidence will be affecting the real estate market in Montreal for sure in the next couple of months. Let's go to O. So oversupply right now. There is an oversupply, actually an undersupply, sorry. So we're not in an oversupply, we're in an undersupply in Montreal, meaning that we're in a seller's market. So in a seller's market, typically the buyers have they don't have the upper hand, unfortunately. So that's going to continue for now unless things change. So our sellers going to decide to hold on to their properties. And I would say to sellers thinking of selling in the next 6 months to a year, I wouldn't wait. If you're thinking of selling in 5 years from now, of course, this is not going to affect you, right? You don't want to have a drastic change in the market. Right now, the market is still going well. In terms of prices, the prices actually have gone up in February, 13% higher for single family homes and plexes. And condos have also gone up 13%. So we're talking about February compared to February of 2018. So the prices have not been affected. I do believe that there will be a little bit of a slowdown in terms of transactions are taking longer to complete. That's for sure. And because of that, of course, we might see a bit of a slowdown. Also, maybe in the number of transactions, we might see a slowdown. But in terms of prices, I do believe that they will hold steady because of the demand that we still have. All right, so V is variables. Real estate is affected by several variables. Usually government policies, when they change, for example, when they put in the stress test, that affected the real estate market. Politics, right now we have COVID-19, and so this is the variable right now that we're facing in the real estate market. And we will see, I think we have to look at it week by week, day by day, and basically react, adapt to it as we can. So in the real estate market, like I said, we are still in the middle of transactions. I'm listing 3 properties this week, of course, taking precaution, using different methods to list properties, and and not have any contact with people. But the reality is, people are still buying and selling right now. Next week, this might change. So this is the variable that we're dealing with, and we're all in it together. So we gotta see week by week how it goes. I is for interest rates. So interest rates are low right now. If you qualify, if you're able to refinance and pull out money, if you qualify for a purchase, and you need to purchase right now, I would tell you to go ahead. Of course, do your due diligence as always and get the right team working with you. But I would not say it's a bad time to buy or a bad time to sell, because again, if you're looking to buy and you want to wait until next year, what will the prices be next year? Right? What will the interest rates look like next year? Will the government put in different policies, maybe even in the next months coming? So right now, I think you do have to look at the interest rates that are low and take advantage of them if you can, if you qualify. The last point is D, demand. In Montreal, the demographics are there since 2019. They haven't changed. There is a high demand for real estate, whether it's purchasing or rental. The rental market, there's a high demand as well. Again, we have the variable. However, the demand is there. It's not going to just go down tomorrow. And the demand is really what will be driving the real estate market. In terms of the prices, that's why I do believe the prices will stay steady. They will not go down. So for those thinking, well, the prices are going to go down, now they may towards the end of the year. They may if we go into a recession, right? These are things that nobody can predict. These are the variables, right? Although everybody's following the economy, everybody's following the jobs, right? What I would say really is that all of this is going to depend on your personal situation, whether it's your personal, where you live, what area of Montreal you live in, whether you were thinking of selling and moving in the next year. Should you still be doing it? Is it still a good time to do it? Again, I would tell you all of these factors are going to affect each and every one of you in a different way. So what I'm doing with my clients is I'm getting on conference calls with everybody and really just talking about your personal situation and should you wait to invest, buy, or sell, right? A lot of it is going to have to do with how many properties do you own right now? What's your financial situation? Will you still be employed temporarily or not? And are you able to, get a mortgage and make a move? It's really what it comes down to. So that's it, guys. That's really my update. And I'm going to try to do another one next week, see what's happening with the local market, and keep you posted on those things. All right. So take care, everybody. Stay safe.